Hi, boys and girls. We did not do our handwriting page last week before Thanksgiving for the letter F. So we're going to do that today. We got a little behind, but that just happens around the holidays, and it's okay. We don't have to be on too strict of a schedule. It'll all get done, and we won't have any problem finishing all those letters well before the end of the year. Okay, so I put the F card up here. Capital F, lowercase f. We did practice on Zoom. I just want to do another quick little lesson before the kids do their handwriting page. So there's two ways to make a capital F, and either way is fine. I'm going to show you both ways. Okay, I can start at the top and go all the way down with a straight line down, and then jump back to the top and put a horizontal. You know what? I'm going to switch markers. It's not working very good. Okay, so let me do that again. Okay, straight line down, and then a straight line on the top, and then right to the middle, okay? And then the other way is to do it like a 5. You make the top first, then all the way down, and then jump back up and put the line in the middle. Okay, either way, you have to be careful. So if you do it this way and you put the straight line down, you have to be careful to go right back up where you started from. A lot of times kids go like this and this. And then that almost looks like you're making a T because it sticks out here, right? And then they have to go back and erase that and then erase this because I say it's not supposed to stick out. So this way might even be a little bit better if you put the top on nice and straight first. That wasn't very straight, but that's hard for me to do. And then all the way down, and then you just have to lift up here. Okay, either way, it should touch the top, the middle, and the bottom, right? So if I was going to make a bad one, if you're not careful, of course, it'll end up like this. That's not a very good one. And then, of course, you have to make sure that you cross on the top and not like that. That's too high. Or you don't want to cross it here and down here. You want it nice and straight. So the first two that I made were the best. I put a star on this one and a star on this one, okay? Lowercase f, I'm going to make the hook first, and I would not look at that one. Definitely look at the hook here and here. And here's the tricky part. You need to start with the hook first. So instead of starting at the very top, okay, you need to start down just a little bit. So I'm going to come down, not all the way down to the middle, but down just underneath that top line, because you need to curve up first, curve up and touch the top, the sky. Curve around all the way down. Okay, lift up and then put a straight line in the middle. So see how I have that nice rainbow on the top, the nice hook on the top? I'm going to make another good one. So I'm not going to start at the top. I'm going to start down a little bit, curve up and touch the top, all the way down, straight line in the middle. You hear my doggy playing with his little toy. Okay, and then please don't do this. A lot of times kids will go like this, and this, and then they put the hook on. Okay, but see, then you end up with that extra little stick up here, kind of like you're making a lowercase r, that would look like an R. All right, and then, or they'll start it way up here at the top, and I'll say, well, where's your hook? I can't see it. And then they'll try to add the hook on later. Okay, so you want to make the rainbow first, so just curve up, touch the top, around, all the way down to the bottom, and cross it straight in the middle. So if I was going to make a bad one, of course, this is the wrong way to make it. And of course, you need to make sure that you put the knife. Looks like a candy cane, doesn't it? Okay, you don't want to cross it too high. You don't want to cross it too low. It should curve up, touch the top, all the way down, and then cross in the middle. And you want to get it as straight as you can. You don't want to do it like this way, or it's going to look like it's tipping over, right? Okay, I'm going to come over to the table and get out your red handwriting folder. Oh, we had a whole week off, huh? Such a nice break. Now we got to get back to work, don't we? Give me just a second. I have to very carefully put this camera down, or else it'll stop recording, and then I have to do it all over again. All right, so I've got the red folder, and it should be right on top there. Now you're going to notice there's only a few left. That will take us through December, and then if we end up doing this for another few months, I will have to get all these folders back and fill them up again with more work, because we're not done with the letters, are we? So here's my F page. There's dots on there. Of course, first start with your name. You can tell I've been on vacation a week. Okay, and I'm going to do it this way first. I'm going to start with a straight line down, jump up to the top, put a straight line on the top, and right in the middle. So my F needs to touch the top, the middle, and the bottom. Romeo, go away. Go away. I think he's hungry. I will have to feed him later. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Straight line down, jump to the top, put the straight line on the top and in the middle. If you want to make, okay, I did it this way. If you want to make the top first and go to the dot, you can do it that way. It doesn't really matter. It's going to look the same both ways. I just want to make sure that it's not sticking out, you know, on the side, sticking out here. And then just be really careful that you make a horizontal straight line on the top and on the middle. And it touches the top, the middle, and the bottom. I will finish that later. And then if you see the lowercase f's, you can see that the hook is on the top. Now, I didn't make these dots. Somebody did that. And I'm glad they're there. They're not on the top. They're down just a little bit, which makes it so you can curve up first, all the way down and cross it in the middle. So there's my lowercase f. I'll kind of show you. I can't do it unless I'm flat, but start on the dot, curve up. Okay, make the rainbow on the top, the curved line like a candy cane, all the way down, cross it in the middle. Now I'll do that a little darker. And again, be careful that you're crossing it right in the middle. Not too high, not too low. Make sure your F's touch the top, the middle, and the bottom. And then I'll finish this later also. And then if you turn the page, this is a page where I want the kids to write the words. Okay, please don't just write the letter F there. We just did that on the other page. This is to write words that start with F. And we did the pocket chart last week, and I've done the picture cards with the kids. So I just went ahead and made a little poster and put some of them. I drew a fall tree, and I wrote F-A-L-L, fall. I used a capital F because it's the name of the season. If you just said I took a fall, or I like to fall down, it would be lowercase f. Okay, I wrote the number 4, F-O-U-R. I wrote the number 5, F-I-V-E. Fish, feather, fork. I made a little fox. I made a family. You could also do friends. I forgot about that. And I made a flag, a foot. I kind of had to squash this little froggy in there because I didn't have enough room, and a fence. And I'm sure you can think of some other. Oh, fruit would be a good one. So you do not have to do the same ones that I'm doing, and you don't have to do the ones here. If you think of another one, or you know someone whose name starts with an F, I have my brother-in-law's name is Frank. I could draw a picture of him. Now, fish is already here. Fish is already here, so I don't think I'm going to use fish because there's so many other good ones. I think I'm going to do a flag. I'm going to make a big rectangle and put a square inside of it with some stars. If stars are too hard for you to draw, you don't have to draw 50 stars. And then I will draw the stripes on it. And some flags have like a pole because they're hanging from a pole. So here's my flag, and I will color that later. And then you can sound this out, but we know it starts with a f. Okay, please use lowercase letters. I can tell who's listening to the lessons because I've had lots of kids using all capitals, and they're not supposed to be unless it's somebody's name. F, O, A, G, G. Flag. So I do it nice and neat. It should touch the top, the middle, and the bottom. Okay, I think I'm going to do a frog. So I'm going to make great big eyeballs. Big eyeballs. And I'll just kind of make a circle for a head, a nice big smile. And then I need big froggy legs to hop, right? There, that actually turned out kind of cute. Here's frog. F, aw, g, frog. I would love to do family, but I don't think I could fit my whole family in there. We already did fish, so I could do 4 or 5. How about, a lot of you guys are still 5, so I'm going to make a 5. I'm going to make kind of a fancy 5, so I can color it in. F, are so many words that start with F, but we're just asking you to do 3. I will color those in and post that on the assignment page. And that is what we're going to do today. We're finishing up our F this week. Okay, good job, boys and girls.